Hey trendsetters, it's your girl Shantae. As I was looking at this photo over there, it's very old, but it's still very true. It shows how when you finally get it in your mind to grab hold of your dreams and run down that road to get to your goals, you got fear, you got society, you got your relatives, you got everything else trying to attack you. But I loved how it showed that the friends weren't even in the picture. The friends didn't have a bat in their hand trying to tear down the friend either. They just weren't there. And for a lot of people, that's what stops them. It's not because my friend said I can't do it. It's not because my best friend said I'll never become nothing. It's because they weren't even there. Somebody who said they'd always have my back. Somebody who said they're my ride or die. For some reason, we went through everything together. I thought this was always going to be my best friend, my ace boom coon, right? Until I started a business. Until I started a ministry. Until I started being plastered all over every magazine in our town. And for some reason, you just disappeared out of the picture, and it discourages people. And there have been people with multi-million-dollar ideas and services who could have been millionaires and billionaires, but they stopped what they were doing because they were upset at the lack of support that they had. And I understand that. I went through that growing up. I had tried to make myself into so many different things just to keep friends because I had people tell me they couldn't handle me. I had people tell me they couldn't handle being friends with an entrepreneur. I had people tell me they couldn't handle being friends with somebody who's just so focused on doing school because I was so focused on trying to graduate early at 16. They couldn't handle that. So for a long time, I tried to hold on to my friends by changing it myself into something that I'm not, and it just didn't work. And I just ended up hurting myself, and I ended up losing those people anyway. I don't care if they don't buy your products. I don't care if they don't buy your services. Yes, I know it hurts. I know that you were there at every basketball game. You were always there on the phone with them when they was crying to you about what's going on with their boyfriend or your girlfriend. You were always there when something popped off at your house, and you was the first one to always defend them. But in the main thing you needed them to be there for. You needed them to be there for you while you were standing on that stage. You needed them to be there for you while you were shaking in your shoes, getting ready to go into that interview. You needed them to give you that pep talk the way they usually did when you was about to go through with something in business and you was scared out of your mind. And they weren't there. And it hurts. And the only time they want to talk to you is when they know you failed at something, so they feel like you're down on their level again, so that way they can talk to you. And it hurts, but it's okay, baby, because you're going to accomplish what God has called you to accomplish. You're going to do everything that you were supposed to do and everything that you were called to do, and you cannot care about who is supporting you or who is not supporting you, because you are going to find a tribe of true people who are going to be there for you. Instead of leaving out of the room drained, you're going to leave out of the room energized. Love yourself and don't give up on yourself. Time to cut off dead ends.